Oh, they missed all that gold. Damn.
Listen, the chat was open.
That was the finest 20 minutes of radio.
Listen, you YouTubers just missed the best radio one could possibly ask for, all because Marcus didn't press play. So sorry, just got to deal with it.
Should we talk about some good radio that didn't happen on our airwaves yesterday?
I'm listening.
Our man Diener in the Spaces last night.
Do you have an edited version?
I don't know. That's a good point. Like we've talked about this. I wonder if we have anything.
Nobody did an edited version. My toenails on bed sheets is an irritation.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's like a sensory overload type thing or
a toenail catching a bed sheet.
That sucks. That does suck.
Where would that? Because
there is a little bit of sound, but then you also get like the pain and the sensation, and depending on how bad you snag it, it's almost like a sensory overload.
Man, when I put socks on and it catches my socks.
Yeah. No, yes, that's really annoying.
That just pisses me all the way off. Oh,
that can throw off the start to a day.
Yes, I have to be very, very careful with that one. Okay, so put it this way: you can be hot on the text line, you can be hot on the phone lines. You want to go football, you want to go basketball. We can go down both roads. You want to go Drew, Diener, Jeff, Brohm, protocol. Do you want to go draft conversation? Do you want to go official visit conversation? What is in town? What is on campus as we speak? If we're going to do the basketball conversation, I'm going to need people to go ahead and tag Mr. Hepburn, Mrs. Hepburn, Chucky Hepburn. Listen, you tag them, you tag me, you tell them we're rolling, and I'll wait to make sure they hear everything I got to say. Smell and taste of onions. Nobody does spit over there. Texas wants to know Diener. Yeah, where is Chucky? Have y'all tagged Chucky yet and told him get ready to tune in? Football. Okay, so are you going to give people the Cliff Notes version of what Drew said? Do you have a clip? Like, could you sum it up?
Well, from what I understood, and I haven't listened to the whole replay of it, but
I listened to it multiple times. I want to hear your version of it.
Jeff Brohm stands on business, basically, is what I kind of got the impression of. I forgot who the other two players were, but they were all represented by the same kind of agent. And there was some foolhardiness going on. And basically, Brohm packed, and one of the other players was Penny Boone.
Okay.
And Brohm basically packed up all their stuff and told them that you guys can politely or non-politely
excuse
yourselves from this team, because we're not doing that. And the fact that he did it himself is, I mean, I've wondered how you get everybody to buy in this day and age with all the NIL and money and everything. And I think that might be how you do it. It's like, we'll be just fine without you. You're not happy with how much money you're getting, but we haven't played a snap yet.
Is it a money thing, or is it a behavior? Is it a toxicity thing?
Probably yes. Like, it's one of those things, like, I don't know what comes first, the chicken or the egg type things. I don't know if the toxicity comes from the NIL or the NIL causes the toxicity. I don't know. But regardless, he recognized the potential cancer in his locker room, and he lanced that sumbitch quick.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful conversation for me I love the idea of people being exposed to toxicity in a locker room, right? It's one of the most delicate balances, like the ecosystem of a high level Division I locker room, basketball, football, baseball. Repeat, the ecosystem that is a team is the hardest juggling act to deal with, right? Again, we talked about it a little yesterday. If you put, I mean, God, the ingredients, Nikki, the ingredients, money, popularity, women, playing time,
right,
status, and all of it. You just throw it all in an explosive temperature of high pressure. Families.
and competitiveness.
Competitive families. And I'm telling you, listen, in the hierarchy of toxicity, you might put the families at the top. You know what I'm saying? And this is nothing new. Listen, the moms and dads will Trojan horse their way into a locker room disguised as teen mom, teen dad. And my God, are they the worst? They can be the worst.
Right.
Sometimes you have great teen moms, teen dads, know a little something, sometimes respectful enough not to
say anything.
Yeah. They might pull you to the side, like, a dad that knows, young fella, hey, keep that corner shot, it's yours, whatever. You get those. Then you get the dad that's like, yeah, one more pass. And let me guess, your kid was open.
Yeah, right.
One more pass. Then they're yelling that every time you shoot at the game. Now you got that in the back of your mind.
Right.
You start recognizing that voice of that parent telling you something wrong or telling you something to benefit their. It's so easy. And again, these are adults, manipulative ass adults infiltrating the locker rooms with one goal in mind, to get their kid where they need to be. But again, it's such a complicated ecosystem. Like, again, because the coaches, coaches really just want to say, hey, no parents are welcome. Stay away from my kids. Stay away from, look, you come in here, you talk to your kid, you don't talk to any other kids. Right?
Right.
That's what you want to do. That's the safest route. But you have to be welcoming.
Right.
You have to be a welcoming coaching staff. You have to be a welcoming environment. You have to be family atmosphere. Your family can be the most toxic people on the planet.
It's there in your ear. Family, friends, and fools, as the late great Mike Pratt would say.
And listen, between DMs, chat rooms, parental clicks, it's just insanity. And these coaches have to deal with it. And here's the thing. They have to recognize messy versus cancerous.
Right.
Messy, you gotta deal with it.
Right.
You gotta deal with it. You can't say anything. You might be able to see the messiness with the kid. You gotta ignore it because you can't micromanage all the messiness of the parents.
Right.
Can't micromanage all the messiness of the kids. You hear, the managers tell you he's running around trying to screw everybody's woman. Can I say that on the radio? I'm sorry if that sounded a little harsh, people. I got lost in explanations and keeping it a little too real. He's trying to court multiple
females
that are either somewhat spoken for to
right.
the team, and it's just such a balance. But then when you see that one say, no, that one can't happen, you got to go. Ironically, not comparing apples and oranges, Kenny Payne did the exact same thing with Karan Davis.
Right.
That boom.
Yeah.
You got to go.
We can't be doing that now.
Yeah, I mean, so that the reason I bring that up is because every coach has to pull that trigger in a overly like
aggressive.
Yeah, I have to go over the top on.
Can't hesitate. It has to be just a very quick.
I know y'all.
distinct.
Listen, I know y'all don't understand it. I know y'all. You hate me because I suck. I'm losing or whatever. This one had to be done.
Right.
Like if there was any chance of that one, cannot happen.
Yeah. Zero tolerance.
Yeah. It's a zero tolerance policy for certain offenses. And apparently, like I said, when you bring in an agent, when you bring in something that can really harm the brand, you say, and Texas, I see you. KP said he wasn't in trouble, and that brought confusion. Listen, I understand what his company line was, what his outside line was,
right.
But in real, listen, he don't want to ruin the kid's reputation.
Yeah, right.
He just can't be in here.
Yeah, right.
And I don't owe, listen, his downfall. I don't owe anybody an explanation. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. You did it, you handled it the way you thought was best. Whatever. You're not the coach now. But point is, every single coach has the toxic line.
Right.
And it's great. I personally enjoy seeing. And again, you'll be fine. The kid will be fine. You'll be fine.
Right.
You made it messy after Brohm, did what he did, or after you decided.
Yeah, you went on social media.
Yeah.
Right.
You made it messy. The coach doesn't kick a guy off the team and blame him usually.
Right.
A coach usually
it's just they wash their hands of it. Like,
listen, I'm not giving anybody an explanation. He won't be joining us. Rick Pitino did the same thing. Hey, he won't be joining. They weren't able to join us. Blah blah blah. He'll no longer be part of the team. I need to know answers. I need to demand answers. Nope, you're not getting answers. Then when the kid starts talking, then he say, "Okay, well, game on."
Yeah, right.
Then coach will say, "This is what happened."
Well, actually, yeah.
Right. So, but
you really want to know,
and you can see pretty much a uniform way the coaches handle dismissals.
Right.
I'm going to dismiss him. I'm not going to say he's messy. His parents were messy. His agent was messy. I felt like it was bleeding over to the team. He was recruiting kids away from the team.
Right.
First time I saw this. Young Marcus Maven, Northwest High School, right? Get to high intensity game, probably sophomore year, right? One of the elders, we hit the sideline. He hits me with one of those, what you think, you Jordan or something? Right? And I was physically outmatched, right? And I didn't, I was kind of like, I was confused that he said it because I thought, things were going on.
Yeah, this is like.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, when that kid said that to me, I could tell that had been said in his brain or around somebody.
Right.
Like,
maybe someone else had said it.
Yeah.
And he was taking that
and
term.
it just came out of the. I didn't even talk about Jordan. I hated players who tried to imitate Jordan. It used to get on my nerves because you could tell people trying to walk and chew the gum.
Yeah, right. Doing the same thing. Right.
It used to piss me off when people try to
find your own act. Find your own act, man. Come on.
Listen.
First off, you ain't doing it as good as him.
That probably, if you had to trace back to my Kobe bias, it was that early, and late was whenever he got the ball stolen from him, he would just slap people in the face. and the referee started calling it natural motion.
Right.
Those are probably my two Kobe Bryant biases. Number one, you don't chew gum like that. You don't walk like that. Genetically. Like Michael Jordan explained his tongue thing.
Right.
When his dad concentrated, his dad was a mechanic.
Right.
And when his dad concentrated, he would stick out his tongue.
Right.
And that was him concentrating. I.e., genetically passed down to Michael Jordan.
Right.
And then when I see Kobe doing it, I'm like, that is unnatural. You stole fizzy lifting drinks.
You stole fizzy lifting drinks.
But point being, guy says, like I said, I wouldn't talk about the Jordan thing. But anyway, he said that to me, right? My coach turned to him and said, son, what have you done to help the team? Right? Because maybe I missed a couple shots, but I was playing hard.
Right.
Right? As far as I remember, right? And he turned to him and said, son, what have you done to help the team? And he kind of looked around and kind of backed down off that one. And Eric, we all kind of did the little jersey. You know how Kobe put the jersey over his mouth?
The Gorgie thing?
Yeah, we all did the jersey up, trying to kind of giggling a little bit, but don't, it's a serious moment because we're probably losing.
Right.
So anyway, he ends up doing the recruiting, trying to recruit the kids to all leave and go to a startup private school that was trying to, just a kind of a janky.
Yeah.
A janky new startup school.
Right.
Oh yeah, we're going over to this place. And he started recruiting and it was like bang, bang, bang. Coach popped 3 of them.
To get out.
You're not welcome back.
Right.
And then Coach kiss Marcus's ass.
Naturally. Naturally, that's the card he plays.
But listen, I saw it with my own 2 eyes. And here's the thing. These were players. Like, these are guys who played. They weren't just expendable pieces to the team. They played.
Because I've seen and heard of that before too. The coach needs a sacrificial lamb and is just like, but they pick a walk on or something like that. And it's like, okay,
coach.
Yeah. Like,
he wasn't going to be the difference maker of this team.
Right.
But listen, coach pops them. Practices get different. Practices are more intense. Maybe you lose the next 3. By the time you get to game 4, we're all pulling in the same direction. We steal a couple games. Northwest used to be everybody's homecoming game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we end up stealing a couple of those. Most gratifying thing on the planet is when they set you up for a homecoming game. You're just supposed to go get your brains beat in,
right?
And you go steal a homecoming game across town or something. Very gratifying. Point being, you have to BS high school. You have to snipe. You have to snipe those guys out. It's one of the
quicker and more efficiently, the better.
It's one of the most important, least glorified, most salacious, but underreported, because coaches are not going to tell you what happened.
Right.
And leave it up to the players. If the player shuts his mouth and goes, we have an understanding. Doesn't work. Go our separate ways. If you run your mouth, I'm going to get the story out there. What you will not do is besmirch the chemistry in this locker room, especially in the social media world.
Right.
Yeah, we cannot let you do that. We cannot tolerate it. It will not happen. I tell you what, it's a good reset. Said Bishop Sycamore. Yes, that's what it was. They were going to try to recruit everybody to go to Bishop Sycamore as opposed to play.
Did you feel bad for them watching that game? Well, who they play? Was it IMG? It was IMG, and they just were getting their doors blown off.
I knew something didn't look right.
Right.
I knew something didn't look right.
It just didn't. Yeah, it just didn't smell right.
Yeah, just something wasn't right. I heard, and when the story started coming out, I ended up looking back. Texas says Bender and Carlos hurt. See, I didn't really know the details behind that.
By the way, I can give a quick shout out. Tonight, 502 Circle, Louisville live stream on the Rave On Sports app.
Wait, stop right there.
Yes.
Rave On. Rave On.
Rave On.
No, it's
Rave On. Rave On. 2 words. What did I say? Rave On?
Listen, Jeremy, the whole time I thought he was saying Rave On.
Oh, like 1 word.
Yes.
Yeah, rave.
Yeah.
Pause. On.
I bet you there's
sports
80% of the people listening to 93.9 were thinking Rave On. I'm telling you. Rave On.
Live stream on the Rave On Sports app. They're going to have Michael Gonzalez and Adonijah Green.
Michelle says, good day, sir. I love that scene. I absolutely.
Okay. Can we take a quick side? Like, Grandpa Joe. Not a huge fan of Grandpa Joe. Got a family of 4. Or, I mean, they got a family of 6. The mom, Charlie, and the 4 grandparents. And he's constantly talking that good spit about how he's going to get up and get a job and everything like that. Never does. But then Charlie comes home with the golden ticket, and suddenly the guy does a kip up and is dancing around and doing soft shoe numbers. Like,
Nikki, I'm ashamed of you and your hot take.
Why?
I am ashamed of what you just did. I wish Steve was in here to help me drop this anvil on you.
Oh, God, what did I do? He just bothers me.
Nikki, you of all people, Willy Wonka, and was it Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, or was it Willy Wonka? What's the name of the movie?
Well, they remade it, so one is Willy Wonka, one's
the Gene Hackman one.
Yeah. It's I think it's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The entire point of that movie was about battling depression, and Grandpa represented the battling of depression. And that was the original point of that whole movie.
I didn't know that.
Me neither. I just made that up. Quick commercial break. 93.9 The Ville.
It's time to electrify your excitement for NBA playoff action with BetMGM. Want to boost your odds on your next NBA playoff wager? Just log into your BetMGM account today to receive an odds boost token for playoff hoops action. Then place a wager on any NBA playoff matchup and apply your token. Just make sure to bet up to the minimum stake, odds, and legs specified on the token. If your boosted wager hits, you'll score up to 50% more winnings. At BetMGM, we're adding more excitement to every playoff showdown. Enjoy BetMGM's exclusive offers on the biggest playoff games and try betting features like Same Game Parlay Plus. Tap into postseason thrills with the king of sportsbooks. Claim your odds boost token today and turn up the heat at BetMGM, an authorized gaming operator of the NBA. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. Kentucky only. Existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as unrestricted funds. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Lynn Family Stadium is home to the biggest Thunder over Louisville event of the year, featuring the air show, fireworks, and for the first time, top-tier pro soccer. Racing Louisville FC hosts the Utah Royals on Saturday, April 20th as part of an all-day Thunder extravaganza. Tickets start at just $25, and guests will receive a wristband good for re-entry. Already one of the best views for Thunder, Lynn Family Stadium's lineup now includes a game with Racing Louisville kicking off at 5 p.m. Live music will also feature with the stadium's full array of concessions available. Visit lynnfamilystadium.com for tickets and more information today.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Men, this is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And you've heard me talk a lot about how treating low testosterone can improve your sleep, your workouts, your energy levels, and more. But today I want to talk to you about your sex drive, because low testosterone can have a significant impact on your desire for intimacy. It can even be a factor in erectile dysfunction. And if you're in a relationship or wanting to be in a relationship, a low sex drive could really be a problem. The good news is that if you're like most guys, treating your low testosterone could really change the way you feel about sex, giving you back the flame and desire that is so important when you love someone. So if you're feeling sluggish and tired, if you're not sleeping well, if your workouts aren't that great, and most of all, if your sex drive is more like a putt, make an appointment at Tri-State Men's Health and have your testosterone levels checked. Your initial visit is only $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across the tri-state area to serve you.
The sounds of spring can often be followed by the sounds of a broken air conditioner. With warmer weather ahead, don't wait for an emergency. So if you hear your AC unit making some unwanted noises, then call DFH Company today at 968-6222. Now when you buy a complete Train system, receive 10-year parts and labor warranty and up to $1,000 rebate on a high-efficiency system. It's hard to stop a Train, so call DFH 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions. Subject to credit approval.
Tech-savvy professionals delivering equipment, technology, and service for all your office, network, and print communication needs. Look no further.
Just with love for duplicators and service.
High-quality office equipment, print, and IT solutions at fair and transparent pricing. That is Duplicator's commitment to you. Your tech-savvy office equipment and outsourced IT professionals can simplify your daily work process wherever you find yourself working with world-class network business machines and solutions from Ricoh and Savin. And that commitment continues with their commercial print and mailing division, Derby City Litho. Check out the Ricoh Pro C7210 graphic print system providing superior color output. Duplicator Sales, Derby City Litho, Corporate Mailing Systems, Ricoh and Savin. Call them at 502-589-5555 or visit them online, duplicatorsales.net, or at their store, 831 East Broadway, Louisville, with offices in Elizabethtown, Lexington, Paducah.
Just with love for Duplicator Sales.
What's wrong?
I caught my wife in a lie.
That's bad.
We're fishing, right?
Yeah.
She catches a catfish, 4-pounder, claims it was a 7, snaps a picture, sends it to all her friends.
And they bought it?
Yeah, people believe her.
You taught her well.
Indeed, I did.
Your Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife reminds you, fishing's not about math. It's about fun.
And fudging a little if you need to.
Kentucky Fishing. Be honest.
It'll make a liar out of you.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Single game tickets are now on sale for the 2024 Louisville baseball season. Tickets are required for every ACC home game and matchups against Kentucky and Indiana. Single game tickets can be purchased for as low as $5 by visiting gocards.com/BSB tickets. That's gocards.com/BSB tickets. Explore all ticket options and be sure to grab your tickets today. We can't wait to see you at Jim Patterson Stadium. Go Cards!
Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. We all know the importance of making the right hire, especially when the stakes are high. In basketball and in real estate, the right leadership makes all the difference. Just because someone seems nice or they're a friend of the family doesn't mean they're the right person for the job. Hire someone with a proven track record of success. Like you've heard me say for years, call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team at RE/MAX Empire are turning tough plays into big wins, ensuring your real estate experience is nothing short of a slam dunk. And in need of financing? Say no to amateur moves and go with the best. With Motto Mortgage A to Z, you're getting the MVP of treatment. No more pain, just gains. So when you're ready to make your next big play in real estate, remember, with RE/MAX Empire and Motto Mortgage A to Z, it's always a full court press towards success. They're here to assist you in scoring the perfect property and navigating the financial hoops with ease. Call Josh Jarbo, 502-216-7590, and let's achieve those real estate goals with championship precision.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker, owner of RE/MAX Empire, and co-founder of Motto Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Each office is independently owned and operated. Motto Mortgage A to Z is an equal house lender.
It's time to electrify your excitement for NBA playoff action with BetMGM. Want to boost your odds on your next NBA playoff wager? Just log into your BetMGM account today to receive an odds boost token for playoff hoops action. Then place a wager on any NBA playoff matchup and apply your token. Just make sure to bet up to the minimum stake, odds, and legs specified on the token. If your boosted wager hits, you'll score up to 50% more winnings. At BetMGM, we're adding more excitement to every playoff showdown. Enjoy BetMGM's exclusive offers on the biggest playoff games and try betting features like Same Game Parlay Plus. Tap into postseason thrills with the king of sportsbooks. Claim your odds boost token today and turn up the heat at BetMGM, an authorized gaming operator of the NBA. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. Kentucky only. Existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as unrestricted funds. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hi, this is Louisville football coach Jeff Brohm. You're listening to the home of U of L Athletics, 93.9 The Bill.
Sorry. Jamari Thrash, Isaac Arendo,
Jawar Jordan,
Storm
Jarvis Brownlee,
Duck, and Jarvis Brownlee.
So if I give you the over-under on 3, you're going to take the over on that?
Yes.
Well, now we're talking drafted. We're not talking about unrestricted.
Unrestricted free agents. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
If you give me 3, I'll take 3.
But over under 3. 3. Okay, I guess I should do over under 3.5.
I'll take 3.
So you're going to go under 3.5.
Let me look at them one more time. Jamari, 100%. Brownlee, 100%. They're talking about Storm Duck at 4. That's 3. And I haven't done Jawar and Isaac because it's just that position is just. Did Gorindo play any special teams?
I don't think he did. I could be wrong. I don't think he did.
I'll go over.
You'll go over?
Because that means would just have to be one or the other.
Yeah. Who's
like I think the defense is.
Who are the 50-50 ones, I guess? Because, I mean.
The running backs.
Both of them?
Yeah.
See, I think Gorendo's punched his ticket. I'm not sure about Jawar Jordan just because the injury history.
It's just so many running backs.
Yeah.
There's so many running backs.
Yeah.
I'd go over. I'd go over. I'd go over.
But the ones that are
Storm
for sure.
Duck, if Storm Duck gets in, it's going to be 4.
NFL draft mock. Let's see. Did you say they had a Storm Duck all the way up at 4?
4th, yeah, round 4.
Oh, okay.
I was
going to say, I was like, I thought you meant 4th overall. I was like, I never saw that anywhere. Okay.
You said 4th overall.
Yeah, that was no, yeah. When you said 4th, I was like, what?
No, I heard him being talked about. Like, I usually join a couple of YouTube places. I'm gonna have to kill all my Houston Texans YouTube channels. That was just not a great experience for Jalen as far as he liked being there, but he never played at all. He didn't get any playing time. That was a bad experience. I try to keep some of my Houston Texans gear.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac returned kicks. I do remember that.
I did?
Yeah, I was talking more about coverage. So.
Oh, okay.
He never returned the kicks. That's what got on my nerves. Is fair catches all the time.
Maybe that's why I don't remember
Coach Brohm.
Maybe that's why I don't remember them.
Coach, do this for me. Let's bring it. Actually, Coach, when Jalen's done, bring him on as your special teams coordinator. Because we got to get some. That's the problem with these good-ass offensive coaches, Nikki. They don't want to take risks on special teams. They don't want to risk not getting a possession because their punt returner or kick returner didn't fumble the ball.
Right.
Really good offensive coaches, they want a fair catch and let me go work.
Yeah, let me cook.
Yeah,
right.
Let me cook. Right. They do not put any effort into it. Seems like overall.
Do you think college is going to go the route of the NFL with that new kickoff rule? Because
is that really going to happen?
Yeah. And I like it, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, thank you, Louis. I'm also I'm worried that like Devin Hester might come along and just completely dominate the game.
Let me tell you.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but at the same time, it's like.
Let me tell you how good the sports guys have been. That new rule could take out a Jalen Reeves-Maybin. You mean to tell me he became the highest paid special teams player in the history of the NFL a month before they changed the special teams rule?
Oh, wow. I didn't even think of that. Good for him.
Shout out to the sports guys.
Seriously,
and the
thank
NFL. A month before they changed the rule. That rule would totally eliminate him.
Do you think at any point, all the things that have gone on in our backyard, like maybe there's like some sort of like sports cosmic karma that like listen, we banked a little bit. Yeah.
Nobody deserves this more than me. Nobody in the sports world deserved a Jalen Reeves-Maybin break more than me. I'm claiming that I am ownership. Like, give me more, sports guys.
So maybe all of this.
I deserve not only that, I deserve more.
All of this happened so that
everybody died.
Jalen Reeves maybe can give it. Yeah.
Everybody was sacrificed
so he could fly. I'm okay with it.
Play us out. Next hour, we're gonna bring it to official visit Chucky Hepburn. I'm getting text messages about 7-footers that are on visits. You wanna get some detailed breakdown of the Chucky Hepburn, and we gotta tag him so he can listen in. Chucky, you're more than welcome to call in or come over by here. Coach Kelsey, you know where we are. 337. I'm gonna stop by, chop it up with your boy. That'd probably be the biggest violation in the history. And we'd reset all the bad karma.
I was gonna say, yeah,
because Chucky would come in here with Coach. The minute he spoke on that microphone, violation
immediately. And it's the type of violation of like texting the undercover like
baby.
The NCAA would be like,
NCAA want to talk to you.
We have to punish you for this.
Bitch Barnhart. We're on the way. 93.9 The Ville. Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Men, this is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And you've heard me talk a lot about how treating low testosterone can improve your sleep, your workouts, your energy levels, and more. But today I want to talk to you about your sex drive, because low testosterone can have a significant impact on your desire for intimacy. It can even be a factor in erectile dysfunction. And if you're in a relationship or wanting to be in a relationship, a low sex drive could really be a problem. The good news is that if you're like most guys, treating your low testosterone could really change the way you feel about sex, giving you back the flame and desire that is so important when you love someone. So if you're feeling sluggish and tired, if you're not sleeping well, if your workouts aren't that great, and most of all, if your sex drive is more like a putt, make an appointment at Tri-State Men's Health and have your testosterone levels checked. Your initial visit is only $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across the tri-state area to serve you.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
It's time to electrify your excitement for NBA playoff action with BetMGM. Want to boost your odds on your next NBA playoff wager? Just log into your BetMGM account today to receive an odds boost token for playoff hoops action. Then place a wager on any NBA playoff matchup and apply your token. Just make sure to bet up to the minimum stake, odds, and legs specified on the token. If your boosted wager hits, you'll score up to 50% more winnings. At BetMGM, we're adding more excitement to every playoff showdown. Enjoy BetMGM's exclusive offers on the biggest playoff games and try betting features like Same Game Parlay Plus. Tap into postseason thrills with the king of sportsbooks. Claim your odds boost token today and turn up the heat at BetMGM, an authorized gaming operator of the NBA. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. Kentucky only. Existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as unrestricted funds. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Tech-savvy professionals delivering equipment, technology, and service for all your office, network, and print communication needs. Look no further.
Just with love for duplicators and service.
High-quality office equipment, print, and IT solutions at fair and transparent pricing. That is Duplicator's commitment to you. Your tech-savvy office equipment and outsourced IT professionals can simplify your daily work process wherever you find yourself working with world-class network business machines and solutions from Ricoh and Savin.
For today and tomorrow.
And that commitment continues with their commercial print and mailing division, Derby City Litho. Check out the Ricoh Pro C7210 graphic print system providing superior color output. Duplicator sales. Ricoh and Savin. Call them 502-589-5555 or visit them online, duplicatorsales.net, or at their store, 831 East Broadway, Louisville, with offices in Elizabethtown, Lexington, Paducah.
Just with love for duplicators and service.
Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. We all know the importance of making the right hire, especially when the stakes are high. In basketball and in real estate, the right leadership makes all the difference. Just because someone seems nice or they're a friend of the family doesn't mean they're the right person for the job. Hire someone with a proven track record of success, like you've heard me say for years. Call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team at RE/MAX Empire are turning tough plays into big wins, ensuring your real estate experience is nothing short of a slam dunk. And in need of financing? Say no to amateur moves and go with the best. With Modern Mortgage A to Z, you're getting the MVP of treatment. No more pain, just gains. So when you're ready to make your next big play in real estate, remember, with RE/MAX Empire, Modern Mortgage A to Z, it's always a full court press for success. They're here to assist you in scoring the perfect property and navigating the financial hoops with ease. Call Josh Jarbo, 502-216-7590, and let's achieve those real estate goals with championship precision.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker, owner of RE/MAX Empire, co-founder of Modern Mortgage Agency, NLS number 2256125. Each office is independently owned and operated. Modern Mortgage Agency is an equal house lender.
Kentuckiana, when you want the best, Huffman has it. Home of Huffman Value Pricing. Every vehicle is determined by demand and availability, not by how long we own it. All backed with a 3-year maintenance plan, 110% protection guarantees, and our time from the dealership of Canada owned since 1969. Online. Some terms and restrictions may apply. See neilhuffman.com for details. Huffman has it.
Time to electrify your excitement for NBA playoff action with BetMGM. One of MGM account today to receive an odds boost looking for playoff action. Then place a wager on any NBA playoff match and apply your token. Just make sure to bet up to the minimum stake, odds, and legs specified on the token. If your boosted wager hits, it's worth 50% more winning. At BetMGM, we're adding more excitement to every playoff showdown. Enjoy BetMGM's exclusive offers on the biggest playoff games and try betting features like same-game parlay plus. Tap into postseason thrills with the Killer Sportsbook. Claim your odds boost token today and turn up the heat at BetMGM, an authorized gaming operator of the NBA. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only, Kentucky only. Existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as unrestricted funds. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I just beat my running PR. I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie. Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create a affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm personal price plan. For bananas. I will. Hey, make it a lot. Bundle. That's my way to celebrate. Price plan. Like your good neighbor, State Farm is there. It's million cents a dirt. Nothing short. Availability of movies. Even if you hold it, it's very
Well, congratulations, Mark. Then 150. 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. Oh, is and always will be one of those type people must have. We were just in the FBC alternatives before you. Now, or you can online FBC.com. Like the one we use is 93.9 skills that hard to eat. You're moving your home. Again, 968 or look them up online at CFAcompany.com. Also, huge shout out and special thanks to what you do. That would be Kentucky at a pump sales for every home, building, business, or municipality that all rely on the move of these pump supplies. The moment you the water or Kentucky at a pump sales, we're like finders or for sale over experience as service. They're right over in Indiana. For those who mark, they'll find out exactly what you need: utility, pump, fluid, grinder, fluid, anything you need. 3303. And that's the mark rate. Or you give them a call 812-725-9217 or simply visit KentuckyOnAPumps.com. You did what?
I love Chase, but why can't he just come in here and be like, hey, yo, Nick needs a second? Why does he gotta?
He saw the confusion in my face.
So during the commercial break, I was rubbing my eyes, knocked my contact loose. I don't know what it is. I mean, I have terrible eye habits. Seriously, it's like the worst thing. And I mean, you might be like, well, I know a lot of bad things about you. This is probably the worst. Like, I'm just terrible about contacts. I keep them in way too long. You know, I'm overdue for an eye exam and all that jazz. So I started taking my contacts out again to try to, you know, because my eyes probably need it and the contacts probably need it. So I put them back in this morning, and they were always a little, like, I could tell they were just a little off. So I just rubbed them, and I don't know what it is about this contact in this eye, but every now and again I'll rub it and it just flies off of my eye and I can't find it. Like, it's in there. I know it's in there, but I can't find it. So I had to go to the bathroom and try to find it, and it's always in like the corner of my eye, like, I mean, in the eyelid.
Yep.
And I know this is gross. I'm sorry if anyone's having an early lunch. So I have to, you know, wash my hands and maneuver around in there. And it takes a second because I can't find it. You know, I'm trying to find something that's small in my eye, not able to see.
Today's your day, Nikki. Today is the day.
So it just was annoying. Like, I'll be honest, this is how I know I'm growing. Almost put my fist through the wall. Didn't, because I took a deep breath. So I just was like, there's no reason this should be taking 5 minutes.
No, I'm saying, Nikki, today, like, I've had the most empathy for you if I've ever had, because I too have the worst eye issues. Like, you've seen my eyes, you've seen,
right?
Yeah, how red they get, and how, I mean,
I just assumed that was because of. Never mind.
Now, if you thought that a long time ago, you'd have been 100% correct. I'm terrible about my contacts, and when I get in the car, I always have my heat blasting directly into my face.
Yeah, so it dries your eyes out even more.
Dries them dead out. It's the worst. It's the worst. So if anybody ever, out of all the excuses you can make in life to ever be late, to ever miss, if you just put eye issues,
you got me. You understand?
I won't ask you another question.
It was eye issues.
Anybody who knows me forever.
God, it was such a pain.
If you just say eye issues, Marcus maybe will not ask it. He will not. Cool. By the way,
it is satisfying though when you finally get it back on your eye, and it's like, oh, I can see. It's literally like night and day now.
BW3s tonight. BW3s tonight. I get to relive my draft experience over and over again. I want to socialize. You can wear your respective teams. If you are AFC North or NFC North, my Detroit Lions gear is going to be in full effect. So if you look, all you Bears and Packers and Vikings fans, be prepared for me to just be talking down on all your. Look how I'm an arrogant Detroit fan now. Kings of the North.
Kings of the North.
I'm a lifelong Detroit Lions fan, of course. So there is no more diehard Lions fan than me. I'm gonna start talking crap about the Bears and the Packers, and so yeah, everybody. This is my open invitation. Like I said, you just have some wings, have a drink with me. Tina will be out there. I don't know if Steve will be back just yet, but I'm assuming he will be. I'll definitely be out there having a good time. I might just stay out there all night. So night show people,
50-50.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to transition from draft party to night show. So I can't. No guarantees there. Okay. Basketball time now. Chucky Hepburn on campus. First things first. Guess what, Nikki?
What's
Our
that?
coach was there to greet him at the airport.
Unheard of. Unheard of.
God. What do you have a hotkey? Do you have a celebration hotkey? Just something. It's a little anticlimactic, but maybe
My finger slipped. Sorry.
It should have been some big cards chant or something. Do we have a
We got a drum roll.
I'm gonna add my card chant to our
The hotkeys?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you send it to me, I can hotkey it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we have to have that. Okay. Chucky Hepburn, Wisconsin. I see the text line is already going into the too many guards conversation.
Oh boy. Can we not just be happy? Do we need to we need to retrain ourselves?
I mean,
to be happy.
There's either not enough, there's either too many. Here's the thing too. I'll leave it at Chucky for the moment. First and foremost, under control guard. Takes good care of the ball. He's so cliche. He's so cliche in a good way. It's the laser beam of uncomfortableness that I have to always tap dance around. I don't have to, but I choose to because I don't. It's not worth it to not tap dance around it.
Okay, I'm listening.
Wisconsin usually has a certain look. Wisconsin basketball usually has a certain look. There are certain teams that for the last 20 to 30 years just looks similar every year.
I don't know what you're talking about. Could you elaborate?
Wisconsin is squarely on that list. You usually have 2 to 3 athletes. You have usually a Wisconsin team looks the same outside of the 3 athletes.
A lot of gym rats on that team. A lot of very cerebral players.
Yeah, right. And one of those athletes really has to be a do-it-all guard.
Okay, all right.
Good defense.
Naturally.
And usually the playmaker of the team that doesn't have to rely on the system. Wisconsin usually has a guard that can create for others. You catch my drift? Am I making any sense?
I think I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
And we just so happen to get one of their athletes on campus right now. All jokes aside, the Wisconsin athlete guard, how do you want me to say it? He can create his own shot.
Jack of all trades.
When the offense breaks down, you have to have a player on your team that doesn't have to rely on the system.
Right.
Okay. To have that player on campus, listen, he's in the portal. He's in the portal, which is 80% of the work done. Very skilled, very disciplined. He can get in the middle of the lane and get a pull-up off. One of my last year's like really upsetting lack of development in most of the team was the ability to get downhill, jump stop in the middle of the lane, and get a comfortable pull-up. In college basketball, the middle of the lane pull-up is like, it's always going to be there. If you're any type of Division I level guard, you should be able to get in the lane with one or two shake dribbles. When I talk about playing one-on-one, and remember I said, the Zorro circles of one-on-one is 3 dribbles, 2 dribbles to 1 dribble. And 1 is like the master level one-on-one.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. 1 dribble, one-on-one basketball, you should be able to get anywhere because you got to pivot. You got a full pivot.
Right.
When you get the ball.
That buys you some steps.
Yeah. And,
right.
And God, Jesus, in 2024, 1 dribble is like 7 steps. Yeah. You can get to 7. If you're 6'4", 1 dribble one-on-one, you should be able to cover 25 feet. A pivot, a dribble, and 2 steps, you should be able to get anywhere on a half court. Now, in college, you should be able to get to the dotted line and be able to pull up. If you go look at the biggest shots in the championship game, they came from when the offense was breaking down and UConn's guards were able to get into the middle and hit a pull-up.
How come that shot's always there?
Because you got shooters on the left, shooters on the right? You usually got a big man somewhere around the baseline, leaking around. Everybody has to stay on their men when you got good teams. So you make him either foul you or he has to keep his hands up in the air. And it's kind of like a fadeaway. You get into the middle of the lane.
Yeah.
You lean forward, but by the time you jump stop in the middle of the lane, you're jumping backwards.
Right.
And it's a soft shot. It's if you can hit it,
it's there.
It's there. In the shot clocks, everybody should know how to do it. Starts off with a strong jump shot to the middle, unless the team's in the zone and it's not gonna work. Yeah, that's right. That's how you stop that. You go zone, pack line to keep guys out of the middle.
But see, like everybody plays kind of like I know that's like a dirty word, but everyone kind of plays a form of pack line in college. Yet that shot is still there. Like that's why there's like that weird. It's like a weird
footwork.
anomaly.
Yeah, just good footwork. Like I said, you gotta be an animal defender to keep somebody out of that.
Right.
You got it's tough. But like I said, without fouling, clutch, you can't foul early in the game. You can bump.
Yeah. Right.
Late game, you have to be careful.
Yeah.
So, that shot is just there. And
specifically later in the game.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And Chucky Williams is, I said Chucky Williams. Where I get Chucky?
Chucky Hepburn.
Yeah. Chucky Williams. Where I get?
Where did that come from?
It's an NBA player, I think.
Yeah.
Chucky Hepburn can get to that spot. He can get to that spot. He's comfortable shooting a pull up. You're gonna want that on your team. You have to have that on your team. Any guard that's going to be effective is any guard that you're going to have on the court in a late game situation has to be able to get that shot. And it sucks because when you miss that shot, it'll kill your confidence. The reason why is because it's so easy. And in college basketball, when you miss easy shots, it's not like the pros, like where you just, I make $20 million. They're coming back to me on the next play.
Right.
A coach won't run that play for you next time.
Right.
It'll be somebody else's turn. You just don't get, it's hard to get a coach to just let you go crazy with that shot. You just got to hit that shot. That's what you like about him. He has a effortless game. His demeanor, he's not a excitable, over the top excitable guy. Very effortless stroke. Which is gonna kind of hurt him, not in real life, but when you watch him, he'll get he's not playing hard.
Oh, okay.
Because he looks so cool doing
right.
it. Yeah,
looks so smooth.
Yeah, very,
right.
very under control. He actually has a backstory too. His father basically his father took in his best friend. And it's kind of a sad story, like say he has a backstory that pulls at your emotional heartstrings. So
really,
he'll be he's persevered, or like I said, I won't go into detail. I'll let people enjoy that ride. If
that story will come out.
If
organically,
if you do land him. But again, this is a Wisconsin point guard, 2-guard. Knows the system, effortless shot. He, another one of those. He's shocked if he misses it. Very, very fundamentally sound. I'm a big fan. And to leave the Chucky Hepburn aspect of it, we keep hearing about these 7-footers, blah blah blah. That are on the list that Louisville's reaching out to. Here's the thing. If you stick a 7-footer back there, you can never have too many guards. You stick 3 7-footers on your roster. To me, the 7-footer is like, you ever have like a strategy and in your brain, you're like, why doesn't everybody do this? And everybody has a reason like why they don't do it.
Right.
But in your brain, you're like, just some sport, you're like, example.
Right.
Why don't they have 7-footers playing goalie?
Yeah. Yeah.
In your brain, you're like
the longer the better, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
listen, I'm like, Wembanyama, what are you doing? You could literally be
the French goalkeeper. Yeah. I mean,
why are you playing basketball with your response time?
Yeah. Your hand-eye coordination, your length. Your ability to jump,
I feel like I'm outthinking the room, or just, am I taking crazy pills?
Yeah, right.
Why isn't Bol, Chet Holmgren, Wembanyama, Kevin Durant, all these 7'1" coordinated people? They should be paying for Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool,
AC Milan,
Arsenal, AC Milan.
I'm trying to think of other big time.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head. Why aren't they goalies? Okay, the reason I go down that road is to say, what's his name? Motts Stockman. You remember him?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I used to be like, Coach, he can play. But I want a 7-footer behind me. I feel like I can play defense, or I could funnel my defense to tough challenge shots if
Right.
I have a 7-footer back there.
Yeah, right. You kind of know. I almost feel like a 7-footer automatically is 50% of your defensive identity.
I can play defense. I can play tight defense
Right.
out here, and I can funnel these guys into tough shots. And I just feel like there's always these 7-footers that are decent playing at mid-majors, and I'm like, the Power 5 Division I level, there's no way there should be decent 7-footers playing mid-major, because I just feel like you can use them all the time. Now,
There's always a spot for a 7-footer.
Always a spot for a 7-footer on my teams. I hate not having 2 or 3 6'11s and up. I can rotate fouls. I can put more guards out there. You know, just defensively, offensively. You know, all they gotta be is decent. I mean, yeah, you might get a 7-footer get switched out on somebody and get his ankle snatched every once in a while, but by the end of the year, I need 3 of those backing me up. The more 7-footers you have, the more you can get guards, the more you can pressure.
Right.
And to me, so the way he's reaching out, in my opinion, like I said, you already got the Khalifa kid, you know, Fitzmaurice, I think is his name. Fitzmaurice. It's a weird name too. It's like a double last name.
Fitzmaurice, yeah.
That's the name. 7'1"ish. Another, you know, tall guy. Decent.
I was gonna say Fitzmaurice though fits for a 7-footer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I just feel like that's more of a big guy's name rather than a speedy little point guard.
Texter says, hold on, because I want to see this. I'm curious. Texter says it takes a long time for a 7-footer to fall. But yeah, don't fall. Yeah, don't fall. Just
And we know for sure this team will have their shoes tied tight.
Chucky Williams was a cornerback.
Oh, okay.
That's a Louisville.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought there was a Louisville
cornerback. Okay.
By the way, my man Janky, just so we can put a bow on it, said that Isaac Garendo returned 11 kicks, 19.2 yards per kick return, averaged.
Is that any good?
I don't know. I don't remember those happening.
That means he had one long one.
See, but because I'm with you, I remember him getting fair catches.
I don't remember him. Like I said, he might have one. He might have one that went for 43 yards.
Yeah,
and the rest went for 6 or 7. I love Isaac Garendo, so don't. This is not a anti-Isaac anything.
No, we love Isaac.
I love him, and I understand Coach Brohm definitely erring on the side of caution on kick returns.
Right.
I would too. I guess I would. Just fair catch it. I don't got time. I don't know.
Fair catch it. Let me cook.
Yeah, unless there's a guy that can catch the ball as good as Pat Kelsey behind the back.
That was strong.
That was strong. I would do that. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind conservative when you have a offensive guy like Brohm, but I just miss it as a fan. Look, Satterfield was not attempting to run back any punts, any kicks. Brahm's not.
It is exciting.
It's an exciting play.
It is.
A little beamer ball.
Beamer ball.
I tell you what, we'll take our last commercial break and bring it home on 939 DeVille.
Men, this is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. The one you love is the light of your life. And if you're like most of us, you want to do whatever you can to nurture your relationship. But if you're suffering with erectile dysfunction, you know the impacts the condition is likely having on you and your partner. ED is a relationship destroyer. It can contribute to depression, distancing, conflicts, and even breakups and divorce. And what's so disturbing about this is that most men who suffer with ED can be successfully treated, but a lot of guys don't seek treatment when they should. At Tri-State Men's Health, we have protocols that are effective in well over 90% of cases. In fact, if you're like most guys, you could be having great sex within a day or two of your first appointment, and maybe find you're performing like you haven't in a long time. So call Tri-State Men's Health today. Your initial visit is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across the tri-state area to serve you.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Hey guys, we were talking about it. It is draft time. The NFL draft kicks off tonight. Twin Peaks, they're on the clock as well. Catch all of the NFL draft action at the Ultimate Sports Lodge. Enjoy some 29-degree draft beer, some billionaire bacon, chefs inspired menu, and some pretty people as well. Round 1 kicks off at 8 p.m. tonight. Swing by Twin Peaks, eat, drink, scenic views.
Single game tickets are now on sale for the 2024 Louisville baseball season. Tickets are required for every ACC home game and matchups against Kentucky and Indiana. Single game tickets can be purchased for as low as $5 by visiting gocards.com/BSB tickets. That's gocards.com/BSB tickets. Explore all ticket options and be sure to grab your tickets today. We can't wait to see you at Jim Patterson Stadium. Go Cards!
The U of L Health orthopedic experts get you back in the game of life faster. We lead the state in robotic surgical procedures that minimize pain and recovery time. Our high-level care and customized surgeries treat everything from shoulders to toes, including spines. And as the official health provider for U of L athletics, we give that same VIP care to every patient. That's the power of you. Visit uoflhealth.org.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Does your business need an upgrade in cybersecurity? Odds are, if you're a small business, you do, because that's where criminals prey.
They know small businesses don't have the resources to prevent attacks. That's where our friends at Louisville Geek came in to help us. Not only did they upgrade our outdated computers, they made us safer from attacks.
Louisville Geek has been around for nearly 2 decades. They offer 24/7 support, and their online pricing calculator gives you transparent pricing.
Use who we use at ESPN Louisville. Louisville Geek. LouisvilleGeek.com.
27 area locations, walk-in, drive-through delivery. That's Cox's and Evergreen Liquors. That's Louisville's go-to liquor store. Buy 3, get 1 free cigars every Wednesday. So if you missed this week, go catch them next Wednesday. They got everything you need there, so check them out. They've got the wine, domestic beer, craft beer, mixers, bourbons, everything you need there at Cox's and Evergreen Liquors. They are your one-stop shop here in Louisville for all that. Cox's and Evergreen Liquors is Louisville go-to liquor store. Cox'sLouisville.com.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. We all know the importance of making the right hire, especially when the stakes are high. In basketball and in real estate, the right leadership makes all the difference. Just because someone seems nice or they're a friend of the family doesn't mean they're the right person for the job. Hire someone with a proven track record of success, like you've heard me say for years. Call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team at RE/MAX Empire are turning tough plays into big wins, ensuring your real estate experience is nothing short of a slam dunk. And in need of financing? Say no to amateur moves and go with the best. With Motto Mortgage A to Z, you're getting the MVP of treatment. No more pain, just gains. So when you're ready to make your next big play in real estate, remember, with RE/MAX Empire and Motto Mortgage A to Z, it's always a full court press towards success. They're here to assist you in scoring the perfect property and navigating the financial hoops with ease. Call Josh Jarbo, 502-216-7590, and let's achieve those real estate goals with championship precision.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker, owner of RE/MAX Empire, and co-founder of Motto Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Each office is independently owned and operated. Motto Mortgage A to Z is an equal house lender.
It's time to electrify your excitement for NBA playoff action with BetMGM. Want to boost your odds on your next NBA playoff wager? Just log into your BetMGM account today to receive an odds boost token for playoff hoops action. Then place a wager on any NBA playoff matchup and apply your token. Just make sure to bet up to the minimum stake, odds, and legs specified on the token. If your boosted wager hits, you'll score up to 50% more winnings. At BetMGM, we're adding more excitement to every playoff showdown. Enjoy BetMGM's exclusive offers on the biggest playoff games and try betting features like Same Game Parlay Plus. Tap into postseason thrills with the king of sportsbooks. Claim your odds boost token today and turn up the heat at BetMGM, an authorized gaming operator of the NBA. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. Kentucky only. Existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as unrestricted funds. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Tech-savvy professionals delivering equipment, technology, and service for all your office, network, and print communication needs. Look no further.
Just with love for duplicators and service.
High-quality office equipment, print, and IT solutions at fair and transparent pricing. That is Duplicator's commitment to you. Your tech-savvy office equipment and outsourced IT professionals can simplify your daily work process wherever you find yourself working with world-class network business machines and solutions from Rico and Savin.
For today and tomorrow.
And that commitment continues with their commercial print and mailing division, Derby City Litho. Check out the Rico Pro C7210 graphic print system providing superior color output. Duplicator Sales, Derby City Litho, Corporate Mailing Systems, Rico and Savin. Call them at 502-589-5555 or visit them online, duplicatorsales.net, or at their store, 831 East Broadway, Louisville, with offices in Elizabethtown, Lexington, Paducah.
Just with love for duplicators and service.
Hello, this is Dan McDonald, head baseball coach at the University of Louisville. You're listening to the home of Cardinal baseball on 93.9 The Ville.
Wear shade. And you can't see my eyes unless my head is bent. You dig?
This might not be clean.
Outside, it's like show business.
Welcome back. It's the days of Mark Snavis. 8150-93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. Although the clouds are absolutely perfect, this is the perfect time to realize the clouds will not always be so perfect. And remember that your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course, they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you. 219-7964 today. Also passing along one more piece of advice, one more recommendation. The recommendation is for all your buying and selling needs in the real estate department, your realtor, the call is Derek A. Stewart. 502-314-9867. 888 can answer any question, can help you find any type of programs that will help get you in a home as fast as humanly possible. He is a untapped potential, untapped resource. I'm sorry about that. Yesterday was his birthday. Not today, right? I think it was yesterday. Spent a little time with the happy birthday, Coach.
53rd birthday.
53rd. I hear you, Coach. He looks good. Looks good. He's in great shape. All that good stuff. They noticed you were on, and now you're back on the YouTube channel. So you got to remember they can monitor all your movements back there now.
Hi, everybody.
Breaking news.
None. Damn it. Where is it?
Come on, Nikki. Breaking news.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't know where the hell.
Pressure, Nikki. Breaking news.
Trying to find it.
Come on, Nikki.
All right, there we go.
Speaking of Jeff Brohm, he has just recently landed a commitment from Cal linebacker, Miles Jernigan.
What do we know about it?
At least yay near something.
Oh, okay. All right. Wait. No, I got you.
Yes. That's awesome. Yay.
I was just changing it up.
Okay. Okay. Miles Jernigan on quick glance. Long, striding, tall, athletic linebacker. Type this in, Nikki. M-Y-L-E-S. M-Y-L-E-S.
M-Y-L-E-S.
Jernigan. I'm pretty sure.
J-E-R and what?
I-G-A-N.
Miles Jernigan.
And read to the people what comes up immediately.
2023 season, 12 solo tackles, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, 1 interception.
Did it have his measurement?
He is 6'3", 235 pounds, from Grand Prairie, Texas.
You could immediately see. You could see one step, and I'm like, if your step is that long as a linebacker, you must be really tall. 6'3" is a very tall linebacker. When you lose a Jalen Alderman, you got to go get a Miles Jernigan. You should have more interceptions. I have to see how many batted down passes he had. You won't see that on their quick review.
Sadly, no.
Yeah, but I did just bring him up out of Prairie View, Texas.
Grand Prairie,
Texas. 2019 is when he came out. Okay, so he's an adult. If we're in 2024, it's a full. Is Cal in our conference now, or is it just Stanford and who is it? Stanford. Who joined from the West? Stanford and SMU.
Stanford, SMU. I thought Cal did.
Is Cal also in the conference?
Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, Texas can clean that one up. Again, beautiful day. Coach Kelsey, you should be able to close. I don't see those tic-tac-toe boards across the sky. Now, granted, there is a little haze, and I know that haze is not natural, but it's not a tic-tac-toe board. So with this weather, the temperature this is definitely recruit closing weather, 55 and sunny. Coach's kids coming from Wisconsin. You should be able to close them. 55 and sunny is the equivalent to 80 and sunny in Wisconsin, except for the 1 month of pure heat that they get. So excited to have Chucky Hepburn on campus. Congratulations, Coach Jeff Brohm. Again, BW3s tonight, doing a little bit of a draft party. Again, when you attend these specialty events at BW3's Middletown, you never know what treats they give out. Because he's in total rebuild mode of the BW3s. There's a lot of swag. There's a lot of perks. So yeah, everybody is more than welcome to join the BW3s tonight. Maybe I'll purchase a couple rounds for the public.
Hey now.
have a good little time. Go ahead and play us out, Nikki. What you got lined up? Let me guess. You got MJ on the show or something?
That's adorable. I got Greg Galliette from the Louisville Bats coming on.
Greg Galliette. Okay.
Always good checking in with him. Mark Story, Lexington Herald Leader, will give us an update on what's going on there. Some crazy stuff happening in Lexington.
I was gonna boo, but I'm like, I don't have a problem with Mark Story.
Yeah, no, Mark Story is good.
You just said Lexington, and I was just gonna
immediately just start hating.
I was just gonna be an ass for no reason. Mark, I got no problem with you.
We'll definitely be doing some hardcore draft talk. Probably not, actually. Pops doesn't like the draft.
He doesn't like the
he doesn't like
NFL draft. Why?
He doesn't mind the draft. He doesn't like the hype leading up to it.
Fair
he
enough.
likes talking about the ultimate results.
Yeah,
but he doesn't like the hours and hours.
Yeah, he's the ultimate cake baker. Nobody knows who's gonna do what. Yeah,
he's like, the NBA playoffs are going on right now. He's like, why don't we talk about that?
Fair enough. I've been enjoying the playoffs too. As always, 8150-939 is the number. 3831-939 is the text line. YouTube channels normally made for the bill. Midday Sparks, baby, 99
Jeff Brohm. You're listening to the home of U of L Athletics, 93.9 The Ville.
Do what? No, yeah.